Okay. Hey everyone, Caffeine Fox here. Yeah, I really hope that my camera has enough battery to actually make it to the end of the video. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't like watching a video and then having it just die before it even gets to the end of it. So, battery problems aside, it's been a really interesting day today. I've had huge amounts of rain coming down outside, and yeah, this Mediterranean weather is insane. It's sunny like for the majority of the day, and then all of a sudden you just end up with like these huge torrential downpours, and it's no fun. So I want to stay a dry boy as long as I can, and this rain's not gonna help at all. So today's episode came to me when I was having a really busy day at work. It's been really busy in general, but one day in particular really made it stand out. I was just getting done finishing up some projects that I had going on, and I was just getting constantly like asked questions, and I was like, please no more, just leave me alone. So with all this stress going on and being far away from home, I kind of got into like a bit of a dark mindset, and it got me thinking. We spend so much time day to day stressing out about the littlest things, where if you were to think about it, like if you put something in perspective and you think, will this problem, this is a problem right here, these paws are a problem. What if this problem right here was moved out a week from now? Will it still matter? Will I still freak out about it? Am I still gonna lose sleep over these paws? And the answer is usually no. A lot of times when we get stressed, we tend to overemphasize all the problems that happen to us. Sure, maybe something does need to get done. Maybe you have some homework or a test coming up that you're stressed out about, or you're just dreading coming into work. Honestly, all the problems that happen to you are really small in comparison to like just the bigger picture. You're probably not gonna remember it a year from now, let alone like a few weeks. The important part is not to get worked up about those little things, which leads me into the actual topic of the video. So when you're stressed out, it's really easy to fall into like a bunch of negative habits. Things such as overeating, a whole bunch of health problems. There's like a whole bunch of studies out there talking about why stress is not good for you. Stress is okay, right? Don't get me wrong. Stress in moderation is okay. But when you have overbearing stress, stuff that just, it's like Thanos' fist, just snapping every single time you have a problem, your mind's just gonna start going bonkers. So it's really important that you take those moments and kind of push them off to the side once the day's done and unwind. Just getting a chance to press the reset button, push all that off to the side, and not freak out about it sounds like a win in my book. Now there's lots of different ways that you can just unwind and forget about all that crazy nonsense that's happened throughout your week. If you just take some time to go outside and enjoy nature, I personally love taking walks outside, just listening to the birds, and just feeling sunshine. Nature is an amazing opportunity to just kind of lose yourself and forget about all the stuff that's been driving you crazy throughout the week. Now, if you don't have access to like a whole bunch of nature and outdoorsy stuff, don't worry. You can also get like a white noise machine, which is just an object that plays static. It could be birds or waves or crickets chirping. I kind of have a white noise machine too. It's every time I make a joke in my video. But having a white noise machine kind of puts you in that good headspace and helps you unwind. It's nowhere near being able to go outside, I know, but it's like the next best thing. Another way to just kind of relax and unwind is just playing video games. I have had a really great time playing something that's not stressful. So not like if it's a first-person shooter where you're trying to like become super competitive and get angry all the time when somebody like ends up killing you all the time, but just something more relaxing like Minecraft, No Man's Sky, just a game you can put a lot of time into and just kind of space out and forget about all that other stuff. I don't recommend playing like Dark Souls or anything like that if you've been having a bad day, because your day might get a bit more worse. Yeah. Another tip I like to do whenever it comes down to unwinding is watching a movie, whether it's on Netflix or Hulu or whatever, even going to the theaters. It's a great way to just kind of separate how you've been thinking for the week and focus on a story. Even if it's only for like an hour or maybe even 2 hours, it's still an opportunity for you to just break away and remove that stress. Another thing I've actually been doing recently is meditation. That has really helped with my stress levels. At first I was like, this isn't like real, it doesn't work. And then I tried it out. I just sat cross-legged on the floor and I put on a good meditation playlist on Spotify. I just zoned out and all of my troubles just ended up washing off my shoulders. I didn't really think too much about it anymore. Meditation's been really useful for me in terms of getting rid of the stress that I've accumulated throughout the day. Now, of course, this one is, those of you who have been to a con, yeah, cons are a really great way to just de-stress. They also have a bit of stress of their own too, but typically the experience outweighs those details. Usually, a con's a great way for you to kind of go on vacation and hang out with the people you want to hang out with and forget about all the other stuff going on out there in the world because it can wait. But yeah, cons can be kind of stressful, especially whenever you're planning for one or one of your roommates just decided last minute, I'm not going to pay for the room. Sorry, brah, you're on your own. So that definitely adds stress to it, but if you don't have any issues like that happen and you just go through a con normally without any crazy weird hiccups, you're gonna have a great time. It doesn't have to be a con either. You can go on vacation and it's pretty much the same thing. You're just breaking away from your current situation and just going to experience something completely new. So one of the things you gotta watch out for when it comes to de-stressing is food. Whenever we get stressed, there's a chemical that goes on inside your brain that tells your body like, hey, yo, you gotta eat some food. You end up with some consequences because of that. You end up gaining extra weight, especially if you're like me and you really like eating lots and lots and lots of zebra cakes. You gotta be kind of careful, especially whenever your body starts sending those messages saying like, hey, start eating something, you dummy. You just gotta find something healthy to eat and tell your body, no, not today. Unless it's zebra cakes, in which case that's a-okay. It's like getting really hot in here. I feel like the air conditioning inside this house just decided to stop working. So yeah, there's lots of different ways you can just take an opportunity to break away from the stress of your life. If you've thought of any, put them in the comment section below. I want to know what you do to remove the stress that goes on in your day-to-day lives, because I might be able to apply those to my life. And sharing is caring. Alright, thank you everybody for watching today's video. I hope these tips help you out, especially when you encounter stressful situations, because those exist. If any of this helped you out, feel free to leave a thumbs up and like and subscribe if that floats your boat. Again, thank you everybody for watching today's video. I hope you have an excellent, super stress-free rest of your week. Bye.